Hello, good evening, and welcome to Tickers Live on a Tuesday night. Hope everybody's okay. So, tonight we have the usual guests in the usual position. There you go. Sorry, you've got Reggie's butt there and you've got Ronnie on the other side, but hopefully they might make a bit of movement. The sound is terrible. Thanks, Rolly. I don't know whether you're joshing me, but thank you if you've been honest. Okay, got my idea. Thank you for that. Right, hang on then. You're not joshing me. Okay, is that better? Rolly, so that should be better now, should it? Just confirm to me that should be 1,000,000% better. It only checked it before, but it moved over to the other one. So just let me know. Better? Yeah, much better. Thank you, guys. Yeah, sorry, that 100%. Thank you, Rolly, for being honest and straight up. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Right, so sorry we've got Reggie's butt there. We've got Ronnie on the other side, but hopefully we might get some movement out of them in a bit. As far as other guests go tonight, Brian is running late, hopefully to join the show soon. And the new guy is running late in traffic as well. I'm not going to say whereabouts he is. That's his choice if he wants to tell you. But he's running late. He's kept me informed, so he's joining as soon as he's in. So we have got a new, hopefully, permanent panelist tonight to join. But you'll meet him when he gets to his studio. So, what check? We have, of course, the Speedy. Great watch. Absolutely great watch. Still actually getting used to it being a manual wind and having to actually wind it every time I wear it. But that's a great watch and all, I tell you. I'm looking at bracelet options for this at the moment because you can get a Forstner. Yes, a Forstner mesh bracelet, which is actually what the astronauts used to wear, and they actually used to put the mesh bracelet sometimes over the spacesuit as well as the Velcro one. I've got the Velcro one. I've got short Velcro, and I've got the long Velcro that wraps around as well. I've got both of them. Of course I have, you know that. So I should hopefully get a Forstner bracelet as well, extendable one. To that should be quite good. That so I'm looking to get one of them at the moment. They're quite expensive, but they are absolutely fab by all accounts, and it will look really, really good on this Speedy. So watch this space. Oh, super chat. AIPZ sound is good. Looking forward to the show. £4.99. Thank you, AIPZ. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. So I just want to know, guys, you want me to? I have got unboxing, and it's my unboxing. It's my watch. It's one that I bought, not being lent it. So do you want me to? So the idea is, do we do it now or do we wait for the new guy to come? It shouldn't be too long, and do it a bit later. Should we do the unboxing a bit later? Shall we? Seriously, Danny, what you got for us, Tickers? All right, Danny. I'm not going to tell you, mate. Obviously, I've got an unboxing. It's not a Christopher Ward, by the way. I'm just telling you now, it isn't a Christopher Ward. 30. It's much more interesting than a Christopher Ward. It's actually a lot more interesting than a lot of other watches, irrespective of the price. That's what I'm going to tell you. They're going to keep you guessing until we get at least one panelist member in. Because I don't think the boys will be interested. And if we put it in front of them, they will probably just eat it. Matt H, friend of the show, the Watch Apprentice, I'm a friend and all good. Thanks, hope you're okay. No, that's not really going to happen, Rolly, but thanks anyhow. See what else. Welcome to the tea room, everybody. Thank you, Shelley. Yes. Shelley has got the tea room in order tonight. Thank you very much. At last, a proper watch. Rolly said, "Oh yes, the Speeder. Yes, of course, it's a proper watch. Listen, you know me, Rolly. I have some which you don't appreciate, but they're not shitters. They're just ones you don't appreciate. They're not garbage. I mean, I do actually own 4 Amigas. Is it 4 Amigas? Yeah, 4 Amigas. I own 4 Amigas. So yeah, I've got some taste. I think it's 4. Can't remember. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, what I've got 66, the S&P 300, this, and the X33. Yeah, I've got four Amigas. So yeah. I'll stick around and see then. Yes, so stick around and see. I think it's not to everyone's taste, but that's the thing about watches, isn't it? Not everyone might get one, and everyone goes mad about them, and some people just, whatever you produce, just say, "No, I don't like it." You know what I mean? Rolly Mania says the 4 Amigos. Yeah, I love the Amiga collection. Tell you, I can say I am an Amiga fanboy, definitely. And I posted a video the other day in our chat. Everyone go on to YouTube at some point. Go to find the Esquire magazine interview with Daniel Craig. It's a recent one, and he's showing all these Amigas, and it's fascinating. He's a proper Amiga fanboy. Obviously, it helps that we're probably paying him a load of money for doing the show, for doing the Bond movies. But he is actually a watch enthusiast, and he has got a load of nice Amigas himself. Some obviously got some from the I think he's got the original Casino Royale Amiga he had, and I think he's got the No Time to Die, the original one. But he's got other Amigas as well that are nothing to do with Bond that he's got himself. He's got a nice collection. So, Watch Apprentice, spicy. I bet the postage box is more interesting than the watch. Okay. Are we talking about my new one? Okay, it's interesting. Okay, we'll see. Chickens, you go to the watch event 16th of June. Do you know what, Certy? I know you're going, mate, and I probably will do, to be honest. Yeah. And I've got home for the boys for the day. I know I've got a place where they can go. I always said that I'd go again to shows when the boys are looked after. And I've got some kennels down the road which they're happy going in. They get looked after and they get walked and fed and everything. So yes, 16th of June. I can't remember the date, mate. Yes, I'll be going, mate. I know you're going, so we shall meet up. And I will probably Gonzo stream. So obviously you're a bit fucking taller than me, so you'll have to get on your knees next to me. If you stand on your knees next to me standing up, we're probably going to be the same height, aren't we? And then we'll have I don't know, we'll have a tick and shoot out or something. I don't know how we do it. That could be quite funny. Yeah, but Danny, if you're going, mate, it'd be good to see you. Absolutely. What's going on? Who's ill? TWA, sorry to hear that, mate. Hang on, what have I missed here? Sorry, shingles. Oh dear, sorry. Watch Apprentice. Mate, hope you're all right. That's good. That's bad news, that shingles. I'm a chicken pox, and I know that shingles is like chicken pox times 10. So I hope you're doing all right, mate. Get well. Yeah, sorry, mate. Get the No Time to Die Seamaster ticket. Do you know what? It is on me. It is on my list, mate. But I just don't have. I just don't have $5.5, $6 or whatever it is. $6.5, $7 to drop at the moment. I'm just got shitloads of money to do that. I do want one. It is on my list. So, took me ages to get an S&P 300, a Bond one, 1996. But I got one in the end. It's a nice one. and it's fully serviced with the bracelet, the pin and collar bracelet, the original one. That's been serviced as well. And that's an important one. I always remember someone telling me, if you get one of those old SMP 300s, you need the bracelet to be serviced as well, because they are a nightmare. So that it took me a bit, mate, to get an SMP 300, but I did get a nice one. So I will eventually, hopefully, hang around a bit. There's always them around. There are always some for sale. So someone asked me, hold on, Watch Apprentice, £4.99 treat for the Krays. Thank you very much. I do buy stuff for them. Seriously, mate. I'm always buying treats and stuff for them, dog treats and everything for them. They get treated like absolute kings, so absolutely seriously. Show some love and hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Rennie de La Palms. Thank you very much. Welcome. Renault DJ in the house. Okay, sorry. IG Walks and Watches. You got the X33, thoughts on it? Yeah, I've got an X33 Gen 2, and I love it. I love it. The reason I got the Gen 2, I like the Mars one, but that's really expensive. The reason I got a Gen 2 is because that is still issued to NASA pilots, NASA astronauts, for use within the space station. As you know, they can't go out in space with it because it's quartz, but it's used for all the stuff within the space station, and it is the Gen 2. And as soon as they come back, they get it taken off them, and they get given a Gen 2 with the writing on the back. But the one they use is taken off them and sent for service. So I've got a Gen 2. If you're going to get one, I don't know if you've got one, but if you're going to get one, make sure you get one with the box, because the box has got the white Kevlar covering on the outside, the same as what they use for the white spacesuits. So it's worth getting just for that box. It's a doozy. So I've got a nice X33. It's in good condition. Remind me sometime, and next time I'm on next show next week or something, I'll show everybody the X33 again. So it's a nice one. Yes, I do love it. It's quirky. You know me. I like quirky stuff. Evening. Okay. Shovel. Good evening, Shovel. How you doing? Bobby said, "Where's Brian?" Brian is gonna be late. As you know, Brian's moving house. So he's doing lots of stuff, and he's moving house quicker than I thought. I didn't know when it was happening, but I think it's happened, or it's in the middle of happening. And Brian did say he was going to make it tonight, but then he messaged me a bit earlier, well, not so long ago before the start, and said he's running late. He may be able to make the show while it's on. We also have a new guy, a new panelist, and he's running late as well. He's been all over messaging me, so it's absolutely genuine. He's just running late. So he said he will join as soon as he can. So hopefully before the end of the show, we should have at least the new guy, and hopefully we should have. I'd like to think we have Brian as well. So I've got an unboxing to do, but I'm just going to hold the unboxing back for a bit, just until we get a panelist. Okay, what else is going on? Spencer said he couldn't compete with the Krays on the entertainment scale. Yeah, I very much doubt it. I don't know. Thanks, Shovel. I do my own thing, mate. You know me. I just don't fucking care. I just sit here. I'm the everyman who talks about watches. That's it. It's simple as that. Everyone in the street can relate to me. That's the way it goes. That's the way it is. No airs, no graces, no bullshit. No, you've got to have this make. You've got to have this make. The way I look at it, if the watch looks nice, it tells the time, it's got a half decent movement in it, and I mean a Swiss movement. It doesn't have to be a fancy in-house Swiss movement. A Swiss movement or a Japanese Seiko movement, and the watch looks good, and it makes you happy wearing it, fine. And as I said, there is absolutely plenty of stuff out there which are bargain basement, what you would call bargain basement watches that are used by the military. So as far as I consider, if it's good enough for the military, it's good enough for tickers. So absolutely, that's the way it goes. Tickers message me every week, inviting me on as a guest. You know what, Shovel? I don't actually. Sorry. Okay, and we have a new panelist. Welcome. I'm going to add Tommy from the USA.
Hey,
how are you?
Good. I'm so sorry about that, Johnny. Sorry for running late. It's absolutely gross in Lower New York right now, and I was stuck in my car in the city.
Okay, so Tommy is from Lower New York, guys. That's all he's giving away. And we have Brian. Hello, Brian.
I was stuck in his car in Lower New York.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Fantastic. We have a show, guys. We have Brian and Tommy. We have a show. Thank you very much, everybody. I've not done the unboxing until I got at least one panelist, and we got two together.
Yeah, sorry.
Fantastic.
I had an appointment that went long.
Listen, mate. That's absolutely no problem. I didn't know whether you'd moved it yet, and you were busy stuck in. You know they've got a big ass hurricane, a tornado type object on the over there at the moment, don't you?
We got them here too, so yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It's reaching all the way up the entire country, all the way up to New York.
Is it?
Yeah,
oh,
from Florida to the Carolinas, all the way up New York.
You're in Florida?
North Carolina right now, but we'll be in Florida in about 2 weeks.
Oh, great.
Tickers haven't been this excited since your purse pulled the wire. Okay, Shovel, thank you. Go and have a drink. Okay. Right. Everybody, we have an unboxing. Go on.
Wait, is Red Shovel sober? Oh, never mind. That's a silly question. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a silly question. Yeah. The best shit in the woods.
Yeah.
Does the sun come up? Does the sun come up in the morning?
Yeah. Does Reggie lick Ronnie's bum? Yeah.
Yes. Oh dear. Okay, so Tommy, sorry, those two in the corner of the Krays. That's Roger.
All right, good.
Reggie
all I see is just a dog up there.
Well, you see a dog's butt. Just be straight. Yeah, you see a dog's butt. That's Reggie's butt. Yeah. And then Ronnie's behind him. You can see his head behind him, but they might just move it a bit. If I move my hand near them in a bit, they'll sort of like Ronnie will stick his hand up. Right. Okay, we have an unboxing. Right, so here we have the new Rolex inner box.
Wow.
That's Rolex's new inner box. They're saving money.
Certainly environmental.
No. Right. Okay. So let's just make sure we don't cover anything up. Right. Ooh. What can we show with the box? We can show the back of the box, and then we can show the side of the box there. Right. Any ideas, anybody?
No, I'm not sure.
George Daniels.
No. No, I'm not getting one of them again. I've got 4 of them. Joking. No.
I'm gonna make a guess that this watch has something to do with military or space.
You're right with one of them, yes.
Yeah. Small boxes on the smaller side. I don't know. Spinnaker?
Yeah. Oh my. No. It's directly related with military or space. And it's not a Peruka, well done. It's not a Christian Ward or a Christopher Ward. Nothing. No, it's not Christian Ward related at all. It's not a spaghetti scametti. Well done, Chili.
The lid doesn't fit on correctly, so
no. The reason it doesn't fit in correctly because underneath it, I've got all the gubbins underneath it, the extra bits and pieces, and the.
Gotcha. There's stuff jammed in there.
Yeah, normally the box does the lid.
I'm trying to think of.
James, someone said, "Is it on a NATO?" No, it's not on a NATO. It's not it's not a Vertex. It's not a Jack Duckworth Prestex. It's not on a NATO. I don't think it would look good on it. It wouldn't look good on a NATO. It's not on a NATO, and it wouldn't look good on a NATO.
Is it a
Doc's
Dorenzo? People have been buying those lately.
No, not one of them. It's not Sin. I will.
Sin boxes are bigger.
Yeah, it costs too much for tickers too.
Right.
Sin boxes are. It's more of a presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tell you, this watch is pre-1970. And we're talking original pre-1970. We're not talking like a reissue of a 1960-something watch. It's a 1960s watch. It's vintage.
Is it a proper Limey made timepiece, or is it one of those fake ones from outside Limey land?
It's made by it's not Limey, it's not British, no.
Okay. Dang.
Is it an old Zodiac?
No, it's not a Zodiac. Hold on, no, it's not a Zodiac. James Advisor said Smith. Do you mean Smiths? No, it's not Smith. Smith is British, I think. It's not Smiths. It's American.
So Limey land is the UK?
Yes.
Limey is slang for UK.
I love
Limey is slang for the Brits because in the days of seafaring they added citrus fruit to their rum.
Yeah, to fight scurvy, right?
Yeah. So they were called limeys.
I love that.
No, Rachel, it's not an Ennexon. As I said, it is vintage. It is 1960s. No, Bobby's saying no, it's not Hamilton. Well done. No, it's not Hamilton.
Wait a second, Tickers. If it's vintage from the 1960s, then you must be ancient and antiquary.
That's right. Correct. Yes, it's nearly as old as me. It is. It's 54 years old.
Wow.
Okay, Robert Wood, he's getting there. Yes, you are correct. Correct, Robert Wood. It is the Bolivar. Rolling Mania, of course, is garbage because Rolling Mania. If it's not Rolex, he's not asked with Rolling Mania. That's the thing about Rolling Mania.
Are we allowed? Are we allowed to wear Rolex on this show?
You're allowed to, but you won't find one. I said you won't find one in my collection, as you know. 4B Colossus said Devil Diver. No, it's not a Devil Diver. I've got a reissue Devil Diver. It's not original Devil Diver. Nope.
Is this the Accutron?
Come on, how many did you do it? Go on.
Is it the Accutron that actually went out into space with them?
Well, it's near enough, isn't it? It's not actually the one that went in space with them, but let's show you. Let's show you. There's all the garbage in the bottom. It is a minty Space View.
There it is.
770T case. 1969 770 case.
And it hums as loud as an old electric typewriter.
Yeah, I haven't actually put it near Ronnie or Reggie's ears at the moment, but I'm sure they would prick up and put it in. Wonder what that buzzing is. It's an absolute minter, and the bracelet's new old stock original as well, and it's
I'm not an expert on those, but is this the one that has like a tuning fork spring inside it?
It's got a tuning fork in, and the tuning fork pushes a lever that pushes the hands round, and it's supposed to be the most accurate watch in the world. Now, this technology, because it said it's run by a back, this technology was used in spy planes in the 60s. The A12 and the X-15 spy planes had this technology in, and all the people who flew it were given Accutron astronauts, which is like a diver type watch with this I mean, apparently this movement originally, the watch wasn't designed like that. They produce this movement and they produce these for the salesman to show in the shops. And people were saying, hang on, I like that. How can I get one of them?
Let me get one.
You know, because it looked pretty funky. So they just decided to make these. But it's great. It really is a nice watch. It wears well for a 38. And
I love that. I can't believe that that's the watch that you brought on. My grandfather met my grandmother when they both worked at Bulova in Queens, New York in the 60s.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the tuning fork stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
tickers. The whiny punters would like for you to go full screen with that watch.
Oh, again, right? Sorry, yeah. Of course.
And hold it up to the camera, not so that it's bigger than your head.
Okay, sorry. My apologies, guys. Yeah.
No.
Oh, put it the right way. Put it the right way. Put it the right way. There you go. There's the tuning forks at the top.
It's the tuning fork is on the left near the 9, correct?
No, I think the tuning forks at the top. I think it's
gotcha.
Sure it is.
That little Bulova logo is the tuning fork. It's shaped like the Bulova logo is shaped like the tuning fork.
But as you can see, it's got no crown, and the way it works is you've got a space in the back for the one with the groove in is where you put the battery, and the other one you lift it up and turn it, and to turn the hands.
Oh.
And it hacks as well. But it's absolutely it's in mint. It has been restored by some expert in Wales who restores them.
Wow. And how many millimeters is the case?
38. It wears quite well.
Oh wow.
Because the modern ones are like 46s and they're huge.
Yes. Don't like the new ones at all. And the two new ones. The new ones have to be serviced only in Japan in like hazmat suit conditions because it runs off something. It runs a different way the new ones do.
Huh.
But it's a minty condition, and the fact is the bracelet is new old stock as well. So that is a proper. You don't see a lot of them on bracelets. You see a lot of them on leather straps. Yeah,
the new ones are worn on leather from the factory.
That's right. And even when you see these for sale, which is the 7, because they're not of them, they have a small 34mm case, a small round one. They look quite small. A lot of them come on a leather strap. But I've not seen many of these Space Views on a decent bracelet. It's definitely a talking piece.
I like the square-shouldered case on that one. It's kind of a little. It's
right.
a little more indicating of. Yeah, it's a little more indicating of the period than the modern ones. I just googled the modern ones, and they're totally round. They look.
That's right. Yeah.
Much slimmer appearance. I like this. Good for you, man.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. If you're into space stuff and everything, it's like. Because the A12 X15, which was CIA-owned space thing that went at 2,100 miles an hour and 9,000 meters above ground level or something. They were bonkers.
Lord Tickers, I actually have to say that I actually appreciate that watch about more than 90% of the shitters you show.
Oh, thanks. Right, thank you. Yeah, and the thing is, because I got it. It's got the nice box as well, and the stuff you get with it, like the stuff I got with it, was the actual sales receipt. It was made in 1969, but it was sold in 1972.
Wow!
For £55. It was £56, and they gave them £1 discount.
Holy shit! That was a king's ransom back then.
Yeah, 55 pounds it sold for in 1972. So the proper sales receipt as well. That's bonkers, that, you know what I mean?
And I didn't know what you were unboxing because I don't pay attention anyway, but I just happened to be wearing a shirt that goes along with that because it's my a NASA t-shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
NASA are in trouble. Talking about NASA, you've got to just divert it completely. They're in trouble, aren't they? With their launch yesterday with the first one to go round close to the moon and then land on the moon in February. But it's had a massive fuel dump shortage and they've lost connection with it. So
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
Oh, apparently NASA have paid, because it's a joint venture with a lot of people. NASA have paid 108 million, which apparently is peanuts.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
They've got it to spare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lose 108 million, no big deal. Yeah, just move on.
Yeah.
You don't get anywhere by not trying, damn it.
No, that's correct. That's correct.
That's a great piece, John. I'm stoked for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I've got.
Was this one that you were hunting down for a little while?
I've always been interested in them because a friend of mine who's into watches from afar doesn't come streaming or anything like that. He collects watches. He's got a 1960. When he was about 20 years ago, he had a load of tuning fork watches. He collected them, a lot of them. So he knows a lot about tuning fork watches. So I was talking to him the other night, and we found the 1966 one, the round one. And he said, "Oh, that's quite nice." And then he said to me, he just sent me a link and said, "This is what you want. This is the one you want." And he got really excited about it. And I thought, "Oh, wow, this is nice." So I just kept an eye on it, and then it was on for a certain price, and then they offered me for a bit less.
Nice.
And the offer was sent to a few people. So I thought, yeah, do you know what? I've got to have it.
Yeah, that's a fun watch.
It is definitely a fun watch. Just to answer a quick question, Chili, I don't actually know. I haven't done anything. I'll sort it out later. Obviously, I'm doing the stream, so I can't look into anything. But I haven't purposely done what you're asking me. Oh, sorry. No, you've answered me. Dodger, you're not. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what. I don't know. Dodger, let me have a look afterwards. I haven't blocked your bandy or anything. I don't know. If it's done, it's accidentally or whatever. So I'll need to have a look. I'll have a look at the list when I'm off the stream. But honestly, Dodger, I haven't purposely blocked you. No, I haven't. So I don't know what's happened.
John, what have you been able to trace a good amount of the watch's provenance, like owners and history, or how many hands it's passed through?
I haven't. It was a bloke on eBay who called John Loves Boulevard, and he just restores them. He gets them and restores them.
Cool.
So he sold a few. He sold a few of them before, and I just spotted this, and I thought this is in absolutely spanky condition. I just thought it's like, yeah, really is nice condition, isn't it? It's amazing. So it's definitely a keeper. Absolutely.
I like it. Good for you, man. I think.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I think it would be interesting to trace out that the ownership through the years. It was obviously owned initially by someone who really cared for it, because they kept the sales receipt right there in the box. And
that's right. And it's a Brit as well. It was sold in London, so it was bought by a Brit. You know what I mean? It was a Brit.
The limey Brits.
Right, in London, where some of the best curry is, because all of the Indians. Yeah.
So, Tommy, Brian loves England more than
I love it.
I love England.
Wow, that's good.
Brian loves England. Have you ever been to England, Tommy?
I have not been to England. No.
Brian's been to England lots of times. He loves the place.
I'm not coming back until I get an appointment to the royal court now.
Oh, we have.
I haven't been to England, but I am fascinated with how much British people love England. There's a lot of pride there. I think the States can learn a little bit about that right now through not too many Americans happy with America right now.
I don't know. You go over to England, you find a whole lot of people that are trying to leave.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Lined up.
Nice. Where in England are you, John?
His Lordship Ticker's castle is located in the southeast of England near. It's halfway between Canterbury and Kent. You can see it on Space View because the castle's so big.
I'm just trying to sort out and see whether I can find anything about Dodger being, because Dodger's one of the community, and
yeah,
I hardly ban anybody. I mean, even Surty Danny isn't banned, for God's sake.
Oh, that's cool.
He can be a right
you know what?
He can be a right royal pain in the ass. So certainly haven't banned Dodger.
I'm going to take 2 seconds. I'm going to get another cup of coffee. I'm just going to mute myself real quick.
Okay, that's cool. That's good. That's good.
You know what Dodger and I have in common?
Keep it clean. Go on.
Well, we were the only two wankers willing to subject our wives to the Tim Wright crew.
Oh right, I say yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Although when my wife first met you, she thought, "Oh, how nice! Somebody brought their son along with us."
Love it.
She thought you were Red. She thought you were Red Shovel's child.
Oh, that's funny. Jason's got a drunk dad.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I just don't know where to find. I can't remember where to find. I can't remember where. Okay, community channel. Let's just say, sorry guys, it's a bit hit and miss at the moment. I'm just having a look now and seeing.
Oh, we have dog movement. We have dog movement.
Yeah,
they're climbing over each other. I don't. Okay. You might have to turn that camera off. They're doing something weird. I don't know what they're doing now.
No, they're just kind of getting. No, they're all right. No, seriously, they're not entering. They're not entering anywhere.
Careful, it's a family program.
I'm just trying to look at the list now, and I really haven't.
Yeah, how could you unblock? How could you have Dodger blocked and unblock Surty Danny of all people?
That's what I'm saying. So I haven't. That's what I'm saying. I haven't done anything like that. I'm just looking through the list now. Obviously, yeah, I don't think you can do a Control F and find the name of the person. I think you've just literally got to scroll through. Sorry, everybody, this is downtime. I'm just literally trying to find Dodger in this list now. There's loads of people, hidden users. There's loads of people. Lost Shovel. Do you remember him? Somebody called Lost Shovel, who basically,
yeah,
it was obviously a troll called himself Lost Shovel.
Yeah, and there was a Dead Shovel too for a while.
It was a Dead Shovel.
I think that was Surty Danny.
It was I want to toss tea and tickers out of a 100-story window. Do you remember that one? Seriously, I'm just laughing at all the people who were basically hateful hangout.
I think Willie Nelson sang a song about that. It's called to all the trolls I loved before.
honestly, I don't. I'm going through the list, Dodger. If you're still watching, and honestly, you're not in this list of banned people. I'm going through it now and having a look, and you really aren't in.
Can
Go on.
can I
sorry.
respond? Can I respond to my dear friend Swiss's comment about where is my Le Mans? Swiss should know me better. I don't like the Daytona. I think the Daytona is a useless thing on your wrist. You can't tell time on it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Right, so I've got a load of what. So here we go. We're going to play the game now. So hopefully everybody stayed away from monochrome. Doesn't open monochrome now. You don't need to, because I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to look at some. We're going to look at some nice new watches, and we're going to discuss them, and then we're going to kind of basically we're going to do the prices right. So we'll just do basically what we think of them and whether we like them or not. And the only caveat is they're not Rolex. Basically,
not Rolex. Not Rolex. I'm out.
No,
I don't care. If it ain't Rolex, it ain't shit.
Right. So first of all, is these Yemmers. What do we think of these? Oh, come on! They are reissues of 3 iconic urban sport Yemmer watches from the from 1980s inspired cases. Don't you like him?
Is one of them a GMT? No, I don't like him.
You don't like him? Oh,
no.
Dear, you disappoint me.
I like him.
They're quite funky. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tommy.
I think they're cool.
Lord Tickers.
Yes.
You missed a Hang on. Sorry. Technical difficulties here. Technical difficulties.
Sorry, I do apologize. I'm going to thank you anyhow.
Super chat. Right, would you like for me to read it? I have it in front of me. The one you missed.
I need to put it on the screen down. By the way, Brian, I'll give you keys. We want some point. We want.
No, I don't want keys. Keys get you in trouble.
Well, I just think you just have a set of keys so you can just pop in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No. You know, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to open the show or anything. You just can have them. You know what I mean?
I'll start a Tea and Tickers late night show. Go off the rails, baby.
AIP said $199 panels watches they're looking to get into in 2024. That's a good one. Oh, by the way, Tommy, what are you wearing, mate? What are you wearing?
What am I wearing right now? It's funny.
What are you wearing right now?
I foresaw that you would be shining a little light on quartz watches. I'm wearing one of my absolute beaters, but a really, really cool watch nonetheless. I'm wearing a throwdown watch, but I don't know if anyone recognizes these digital watches.
Right, so it's not a G, is it? No.
It's made by. I broke it out for today. Hold on.
You broke it out for today.
It's made by Maritac. You know, I'm sure you're familiar with the Maritac NATO bands.
Oh, yes.
Maritac is owned by County Com, and they make all sorts of small runs of things, well-made things, and they make these watches.
Oh, very
and
nice.
I believe they use expired intellectual property from G-Shock
right.
to make them, and they're super cheap. And I have them. I have 5 of these in a bunch of different colors, and I wear them based on outfit, whatever I'm wearing. And when I'm working today, I was helping my dad with a little drywall in the basement, so I put this on. And if anyone wants a cool watch with a cool story, look at the CountyCom site, because apparently they made these like a long time ago in the 90s, and I think they were told to stop due to some sort of infringement.
Okay.
And then they reworked the design to the point where it's not within the confines of being infringing on existing designs, and they sell them online for like $25, and they're great. Super bomb proof. They're pretty big, but I have big wrists. And yeah, I have a bunch of these. They come with a NATO strap that has titanium buckles.
Oh, excellent! Wow. So
we'll have to excuse me. We have to hold here for just a moment so I can teach them how to pronounce NATO.
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 I love that.
NATO strap.
So Brian, what you wearing? You've obviously got an expensive watch on because you can't pay the electricity bill. You haven't cut your electric off, have you? Because you're very dark.
The lights are on here.
It's dark compared. I don't know.
Is that better?
It's a bit better. What are you wearing?
Well, so the top of the t-shirt pile today was my NASA t-shirt. So I thought, well, all right, what goes better with the NASA t-shirt and the red, white, and the blue of that than, the red, white, and blue of this.
Oh, nice shitter.
Yeah.
Very nice. Look at that. Wow, spanky. Look at that. Very nice.
And then I thought just to piss off Omega, I'd wear my Snoopy sweatshirt that I got from my son when he went to Hawaii. So Swatch Group shitter.
Excellent. So Brian's got a problem with the Swatch Group, who obviously you own everybody, because he can go there, he can pile his money on the counter of the Omega boutique, and they won't give him a Snoopy.
I won't take it now.
What? How did that get started?
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, a story for the back for the back room sometime when you got more time.
Yeah.
It's a sorry story. Yeah.
And now to keep you on track, let's answer the question that.
Yes, the question: what watches have you got an eye on in 2024? Oh well, I know Brian's backing off a bit because he said he's got the mansion to buy in Miami.
Yes, Boca Raton, please, Boca.
Yeah, so he's got that sorted. Now myself, I've always got things on the go. Things I said I want to know time to die. Doesn't mean I'm going to get one in 2024 or 2025, because what happens? I'll sit there and then suddenly things like that pop up and I end up buying it. That's, and there'll be more stuff like that as well. There'll be more little quirky watches or something to buy at some point, and it just kind of happens.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good way to be.
Yeah, of course it is. So I should forewarn you all that there is another unboxing.
Wait a second. Wait. He's got to go. I'm the only pipe smoker on these streams.
Oh, look at this. Seriously, is that a take the piss, or is that actually a pipe smoker? You are?
No, I am.
Oh, and sorry.
The what?
The contract never made it, Brian. The fact is, you're the only pipe smoker on the. Well, this is for another stream, but I was stoked.
I was stoked to see Brian light up a pipe.
Brian has a whole pipe podcast. He'll talk to you at Backline or something. He's got a whole podcast on pipe smoking.
Nice. What's it called? I listen to Pipe and Tamper.
Oh, we'll talk afterwards.
We talk afterwards. Cool. We've got a bit of time because we'll finish it in 10 minutes, and then you've got 15 minutes before you have to shoot, don't you, Tommy? So we can so Brian can fill you in on.
Yeah. I have a work thing tonight.
On his blowing activities.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's really got to go. He actually works too. We got to get rid of him.
So, Brian, seriously, have you got any must buys? And I know you've got the house and everything to sort out, but have you got anything that you think? Okay, I might have to get rid of a bunch of them or something. Or but have you got anything you're looking at?
Yeah. I'm so I want the Guinness, the two-tone Rolex GMT Master on Jubilee, the new one. I want that.
Right.
And then I am setting my sights still upon a Patek 5980 or 5990. I think in February, March, there may be some good deals. So we'll see.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
But setting my sights doesn't mean it's going to happen,
Okay. I said I've got a big unboxing. That's all I'm going to say. A big unboxing next week. That's all I'm going to say. Not say anything else. But I've got a big unboxing next week.
You're gonna go broke. You're gonna have to sell the castle if you keep buying watches.
I'll tell you the full story next week. That's all I'm saying. But I won't be selling the castle. I won't be selling the boys.
So when I stood up to grab my pipe, I walked past a little pile of my daily watches, and I have my other throwdown watches from County Com. I'm a big fan.
There we go, Peruka, just to trigger you, mate. We got a cheap copy of G-Shocks, a kind of blue one and an orange one.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah. And they're partial G-Shocks, aren't they? Because they've got G-Shock movements in, haven't they? So they're not fully, they've got G-Shock movements, yeah. Which is good. Wow.
And then you missed a super chat from Dodger.
He's Dodger back in, right? Sorry, my apologies. I'm shit tonight. I do apologize. All over the place because I did spend 10 minutes trying to find where because Dodger said he was. Dodger said he said he was banned, but is he in? Is Dodger definitely? Oh, there he is. I told you it wasn't Dodger. The super chat. Thank you. I did. Sorry, mate. I did say to you I hadn't banned you. And no one else has got the keys to unban you, so
super Polish.
So 10. Come on, yeah, because where is he? Where's that? Whereabouts is he again?
That's Polish whatever's from Poland.
Polish balloons.
That's somewhere that I've been.
All right, yeah. Yeah, super chats do work, Dodger. Thank you so much. That is more doggy treats. That's more doggy treats. Thank you. I'm glad we sorted you out, Dodger, and you weren't actually banned, mate. Because I honestly didn't do. You know what I mean? That's cool. That's made me happy now. I can sleep well tonight. So we've got doggy movement. I might move my hand and see if. No, he's not.
I'm stuck. I just got onto the comments. This is the first time that I've taken a look at the comments. Kick this guy for drinking coffee. I love that.
Oh yeah. By the way, yeah. Sorry, it's not contract. It's not part of the contract, but it could be. It's like tea drinkers. It's.
Oh. Wait a second.
Hammered at it. Go on.
Super chat.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. Thank you so much. £49.99. Fun show as always. Thanks for brightening up a cold January. My pleasure, Mohammed. It is blinking cold. It is blinking cold tonight. It's very cold. Yes. What a legend. Bless, very kind. So, sorry tonight's been a bit all over the place. It's been an interesting one. So we got the unboxing done. And for those who are late to the show. And I know that Mohammed, I think, was late to the show because he's always a busy man. He was looking after his ma and stuff like that. He's a good bloke. I'm just going to show a good bloke. I'm just going to show me watch again. So this is what I unboxed earlier. Not to everybody's taste, but Brian loves it. A lot of people love it. It is the 700T model of the Accutron Space View, but made in 1969 and sold in 1972 for £56 with a £1 discount. Wow.
Super chat.
Dodger pulling an I can only super chat, lol. What? So Dodger can't comment. He can only super chat. Well, honestly, that's got nothing to do with me, Dodger. I really haven't done anything and set anything up. And you're not on the banned list or whatever, so I really don't know. Chili, perhaps you can have a look in them because you've got a wrench, mate. So can you go in on the YouTube side and see if there's anything next to his name? You've got the keys, mate, to have a look at with the wrench and have a look if there's anything. I can't do it from StreamYard. You've got to do it from YouTube. So you look at the 3 dots next to his super chat and see if there's anything there that says he's got any issues. So Rolly Mania says Tickers is the only channel where the show gets worse. What do you mean the show gets worse? You want to explain? Do you want to elaborate, Rolly? If not, you get your own show. That'll be a fucking car crash, won't it? Come on, Rolly Mania. Come on.
I'd be on it. It'd be all Rolex all the time.
Oh yeah. Just create some the Rolex show.
Ooh. Could do
the anal Rolex show.
Yeah.
There's plenty of those.
Do it on Mondays. There's a space open.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There's already plenty of those.
Watch spreadsheet. Dodger. John isn't stupid. He's earning money out of you. Do you know what? That is really bad. But I said there isn't absolutely anything. I can see 5%. I can see 5% of John's head and 95% of the kitchen wall.
I'm scrolling through the chat. I think the chat is my favorite part of this.
Oh, really?
No. I love it. I love some guys.
Yeah, the chat's good. The chat. We are honestly we've got some great people in here.
I love the chat. I love how some guy said, if you don't like the US, you can get out. I think you misinterpreted. I love the US. I wish more people did too.
Oh, I love the US. When I first went to the US in '93, there was a Brit who lived
That was back when you were wearing a red coat and pushing a case on, and we were shooting at you.
Yes. So this Brit, he's a nurse in California. Now retired, but he lives in California. I just said, "Do you know what? I just don't want to go back." And he just said, "Don't." And he said, "I could probably get you an ID from a Mexican porter in the hospital. Cost you $300. You know what I mean? And he can probably get you a social security number. With a social security number, you open a bank account. With a bank account, you earn money. And then occasionally the green card amnesty. And you go there and say, okay, I stayed without going back. But guess what? I've got a house. I've got a car. I earn so many bucks. I took this job. And they give you a green card. Don't anymore, does it? It don't happen anymore. But yeah, I love America. I do love America.
Can we ask T what flavor weed he has in that pipe? I don't really smoke weed. I'm smoking Cornell and Deal Vanilla Cavendish pipe tobacco.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I could be really arrogant now.
Please go ahead.
No, we'll take that on. Let's take that off stream. We just yeah. I don't know anything about pipes. Yeah.
Good.
Just get yourself some Yorkshire tea before next week.
Yeah, I will.
Make sure it's Yorkshire Gold.
Oh, Yorkshire Gold is the Yorkshire Gold. So absolutely
okay.
Beautiful stuff.
My sister-in-law is very into tea, and I'll get some very good tea from her. I'll get some good recommendations.
Oh yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
right, guys.
If you want to get torn apart on here, show up with a tea bag with a string on it. They'll just rip you a new one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, John, how do you feel about Harney tea, Harney brand tea?
Wait, let me answer for Lord Tickers.
Okay.
If it isn't Yorkshire Gold, it's all shit.
All right, cool.
Because I'm from Yorkshire in England, and Yorkshire tea, which is made in India, but never mind, it's Yorkshire tea. Yeah, it's still Yorkshire brandy tea. It's strong builder's tea. I drink multiple cups a day. I must have.
Oh, good.
6 or 7 cups a day, easily 7 or 8 cups a day. English, a day. I'm up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I must have 7 or 8 cups a day.
Okay. My dad is Irish, and he is very loyal to Harney and Sons tea, but I know it's from England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
No.
Your dad's Irish. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's from Northern Ireland.
Oh wow, we have somebody called Red Shovel we talked about from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is he a plumber?
No, he's retired.
Yeah,
he's retired.
Does he like a drink?
No, he doesn't actually.
Yes. Oh right. Wow.
Oh,
sorry, bit stereotypical.
No, it's all right.
No, it's all right. Right, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Tommy, stay there, and we'll just have a quick chat for 10 minutes in the back room before you have to leave. So don't exit out. It'll just go back in the back room. I'll just play the exit. Everybody, thank you for the show. So it was a bit car crashy. Another unboxing next week. It's a good one next week. Promise you, you'll enjoy that. Thank you, Brian, for making the effort in your meeting. Thank you, Tommy, so much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, sorry I was late, bro.
Don't worry. No, we're fine. It's great to have you on board. Excellent.
Thanks.
Right. So I'm just going to play the exit, and we will see you all next week.
Are you going to play Pinball Wizard for Tommy?
Am I blind, deaf, and dumb?
See you later. For what? Sorry, super chat.
Super chat. It's Muhammad Ali. So we stop everything for the big Muhammad Ali. For Mo, we stop everything.
Yeah, Mo is an absolute legend of the show. Muhammad Ali, 9.99. What is the holy trinity of tea brands? Really, Muhammad? You have to ask that, sir. The holy trinity of tea brands is Yorkshire tea, and the holy trinity of the holy trinity is Yorkshire Gold. That is the absolute one that everybody must try. Thank you so much, Muhammad Ali. Thank you so much again. You are a legend. Wow. Right, everybody. Everybody, good night. And we will see you next week.